Hey guys, so it's been almost 2 weeks since I've given you guys any kind of update, and I apologize for that. But yeah, the last update I gave you guys was, I think the day before my C-section, which was 2 weeks ago. Tomorrow was my last video. So yeah, as you can see, baby girl is here. Um, yeah, so, I apologize that it's taken me this long to give you guys a video update. Um, but, if you've had a newborn ever, you know how much time they take up. So, yeah, but if you follow me on Instagram, you would already know that she was here. So, yeah, she is here. Um, my C-section went really great. Um, I ended up having it Friday, November 20th. Um, she was born at 7:51 p.m. Um, I was supposed to go in. I got to the hospital at 3, and my C-section was supposed to be around 5, and it wasn't until like 7:20-ish that they started taking me back to the OR. They had had a really busy day in their OR and a lot of unexpected C-sections that day. So, yeah. Um, but anyway, I was really, nervous about everything leading up to it. As you guys know, we were planning for me to attempt a VBAC, and we were going to do a home birth. And, finding out that I needed the C-section because she was breech was definitely upsetting. I've had 2 other C-sections that just really weren't that great of an experience, and, I was really bummed out. But the doctor that was doing my surgery um, is very, he's very pro, family-centered C-sections. Um, so we were able to get a really nice experience out of it. Yeah, so like I said, it was like 7:20-ish when they took me to the OR. I got my spinal put in, and they laid me on the table and started prepping me and all that. And I was really nervous. I was like convinced in my head that I was going to die. I don't really know why, but yeah. So it was making me really sick to my stomach. So they were giving me medicine for that and trying to keep me calm. And my husband came into the OR right as they were starting their first um, incision. Um, and as soon as my husband entered the OR, I immediately was relaxed and calm and just happy he was there. And he stayed right by my head the whole time. And the I had requested to have music playing, but they didn't have any kind of music system in the OR anymore. So one of the nurses in the OR put a Pandora station on her cell phone, so that I could have some music, which was really nice of them. So yeah, it was nice and relaxing, and the doctors and the nurses were very calm and soft spoken through the whole thing, which was nice. And yeah, so at 7:51, they pulled her out, and they had dropped the um, the big giant sheet they keep between you and your incision to keep it like sterile and stuff. They dropped that when she was about to be pulled out, so I could see her come out. So I got to see her as she came out, which was really amazing. Um, and she was just so beautiful. As soon as I saw her, I was like in love. Um, yeah, so she got pulled out and put right up on my chest. They had taken my um, gown, unbuttoned it, and pulled it off to a certain point so that we could do skin to skin as soon as she came out. So we did that. It was amazing. I didn't even think like that would really be an option, and I'm so happy it was. So we got to do skin to skin immediately after she came out, which was so amazing. And sorry, you guys know we live near the train, so it's always really loud. And it seems to always come by when I'm trying to film a video. Anyway, so yeah, we got to do skin to skin, which was fantastic. She actually pooped all over me during our skin to skin. And then we did skin to skin for maybe like 5 minutes, and the weight of her with like the medications that they give you, during the C-section, they kind of make it not hard to breathe, but you kind of have to breathe differently. I think it's the spinal that kind of does that. And between that with the weight of her on my chest, I was kind of feeling like I was having a hard time breathing. So I had the nurse take her off, and they just did her weight real quick and wrapped her up in a blanket and gave her to my husband. She weighed 8 pounds, 4 ounces. And later they did do her length, and she was 20 1/4 inches long. So yeah, she was a decent-sized little girl. So yeah, my husband held her right near me the whole rest of the C-section while they closed me up. And near the end, all the doctor and all the nurses were singing along to some of the songs playing on the radio, and it was just a really nice experience. I didn't think I could actually have a good C-section, and I did. I couldn't have asked for it to go better. So yeah, I got all, closed up, and they took us back into our recovery room. And as soon as we got into the recovery room, my midwives were waiting there for me, and we took her out of her blanket, and we took my gown off, and we did some more skin to skin, and we started breastfeeding right there, and it was really fantastic. My husband's parents and his sister and her fiance came to visit us. It was probably like 9:30, almost 10 o'clock by the time they got there to see her, and yeah, everybody was really excited to see her, and everybody just, kept commenting on her cute little nose, because she does have like this adorable tiny little nose. And yeah, so it went really well. Around like 11 o'clock, I got transferred to my room, and I did not sleep that entire night. I pretty much just held her and breastfed her and stared at her and loved on her all night long. I couldn't sleep. I was so wrapped up in her. I actually think the entire time I was in the hospital, whoa, sorry, trying to hold this with one hand. I think the entire time we were in the hospital, I only slept like 3 hours. But yeah, she did really well in the hospital. Oh no. Oh no. I know. We're okay for now. But yeah, so my C-section was Friday night. We went home Sunday afternoon. I healed up really quickly in the hospital. I felt fine to go home, and she was perfect, so, there was no reason for us to stay longer than that. But yeah, so we've been home since then, and we're just getting adjusted to life. Yeah, and I'm not really going to go into too much more, just because I want to do separate videos on things. I'll give you guys one video on my 2-week postpartum like how it's been healing and stuff like that for the last 2 weeks. And I will give you a 2 week baby update on her as well, with how she's doing and all that stuff. My midwives come tomorrow to check on us and weigh her and all that stuff, see if she's back to her birth weight yet, because when we left the hospital, she was down to 7 pounds, 7 ounces. So she didn't even lose a full pound. But yeah, I will give you guys some more videos soon. Like I said, some postpartum and baby updates this week. But I just wanted to give you guys a little condensed version of my birth story. There's not a whole lot to talk about because it was pretty smooth sailing and uneventful and was just really nice. Yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better C-section, which I never thought I would say that in my life. But yeah, so we are just ecstatic to have her here. Um, she's an amazing baby. She eats really well, she sleeps well, and she's really well behaved, so I can't complain one bit about her. She's pretty much perfect, so yeah. Um, like I said before, if you aren't following me on Instagram, the link will be below. Go check it out. I post pictures of her pretty much every day on there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I'm sorry it took me so long to give you guys any kind of update, but I will try to stay on top of it now, and I'll give you guys more videos with more in-depth stuff later this week. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.